YouTube? How did I start YouTube? This is not a normal video whatsoever of pig food. Now, the guy that set these traps, what's your addy so we could chill? It is actually... Good morning, Cuffaros. Good afternoon. Whatever time it is by you, I know for sure it is morning here. The sun is just barely over the trees back there. Here come all the little ducklings saying hello this morning. Come on, everyone. Look at the poor little ducklings. This is not a normal video whatsoever. You guys know I typically never do Q&As. I'm making a Q&A video and putting my own twist on it, feeding my animals at the same time of answering questions. So hopefully you enjoy. I just woke up. It's currently, let's see what time it is. I never get up early, so it is 8:37 right now. That is as early as I've been up in probably the last 6 months. Today, as I walk around the farm and do my morning feed, I'm going to answer a bunch of questions. I was on Instagram yesterday and I was like, how can I make feeding the animals unique? I was like, let me do a Q&A. So many people have so many questions. Went on my Instagram, posted this video right here, and the results were absolutely insane. There was thousands and thousands of questions. Here they are, right? I mean, look how many there are. There's so many. Thank you so much to everyone that follows me on Instagram, @Cuffaro if you don't, and to everyone that ask questions. There are some epic questions in here. If you saw by the little trailer of this video, this YouTube video right here, there's some good ones. So stay tuned, be ready for that. Let's feed the little ducks first. All right. When you used to throw the duck food into the pond, did you ever throw the feeder in there too? I have never actually. Next question is, let's knock out a couple right here before I feed the family of little piglets. Set the camera down right here. What is your next animal you're getting? I have absolutely no clue, no plans on getting anything right at this moment. I'm thinking like something really cool, like maybe I don't know. I really don't know. Like if I knew I'd say it, I don't know what I'm getting. Kind of stuff just pops up, hey, I need you to rescue this, and I'll be there. Next question, when did you realize you love animals so much? I realized this growing up as I had like dogs and cats and just, you know, normal pets. I always wanted something exotic, and that's what drew me to getting Lulu. The pig in the back right there, Mama Pig, and Lulu led to this entire farm. She's the reason I have this exact thing today. I bought Lulu as a baby. If you stuck around for a while, you have seen every bit of that. I've documented everything. The journey from when I was at my mom's house building ponds in the backyard all the way to right now where we've built this entire farm. So it's pretty crazy, it's a crazy life, but I think I realized I loved animals so much when I got Lulu, and like it triggered like the whole I want to make my own farm thing. Next question, real quick, is bust through a couple. If I eat myself, do I double in size or completely disappear? Now I saved that question for you guys in the comments down below. Go down in the comments down below and answer that question for me, because I'm clueless. I personally think you would... There's no answer to that. I don't know. You tell me. Next question, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is definitely the pigs. The pigs are by far my favorite. Right, little buddies? All right, it's time for them to eat, so we just do the same thing with the ducks, except for we don't want to do that again, actually. All right, pop that open. Nice full bin of pig food. The lighting is so weird right now. It's like so bright. I'm coming, girl. Last night I had a thing of strawberries in the fridge, and I was just like, you know when you just like miss your pet? Like, I don't know if some may realize it. I was like, I miss the pigs. I go out here, I wake them all up. They're all in a little ball, and I woke them all up just to give them strawberries. It's like 1 in the morning. Still got a lot in there, lady man. All right. I'm coming, I'm coming. Do you hear the goats? What are you doing, dude? Oh, you guys are too funny. Have your baby already, come on. Set the camera right there. What is an animal that you would most want on your list, and are you making any more ponds? So 2 questions in one here. My dream animal, if anyone knows, it's an otter. An otter, a baby otter. I want one so bad. That's my dream animal by far. Am I making any more ponds? I don't know. Yes. Yes. Just a matter of time. I'm really just dedicated to this stuff right now, and then eventually, you know, swing back around and start doing some more fish stuff. If someone out of state wanted to give you an animal for the farm, would you consider it? Yes, I almost drove out of the state to get that donkey, actually. So, yeah, of course. As long as it's like reasonable and not like, you know, you get what I'm saying. All right, swipe to the next one. Dude, I never knew goats coughed like a human. Dude, that sounded like me.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck? Weirdo. What's your addy so we could chill? It is actually... If you could read my lips, you got my address. Alright, goaters. These goats love eating off the ground. I don't know why. I've tried putting bins there. They don't eat unless the food is on the ground. What does my neck tattoo say? It says love, peace, happiness. I see that question a good amount. Next question. Best part of living on your own. There's not many good parts, I'll tell you that for dang sure. I'll tell you that right now. When I lived with my parents, I had a lot less stress, no responsibility. I did everything whenever I wanted. Of course, if I was allowed to. Now, one good thing about living on your own is you could do anything whenever the heck you want. I mean, you make your decisions, but you also pay your bills. You also have a heck of a lot more responsibility. You gotta pay taxes. I mean, keeping up in the maintenance of the house, especially a house with 3 acres and a lot of animals, is a ton of work, like a lot of work, especially if you want to keep it nice. I could do this so much more easy. Like, it's unbelievable the way how easy I could do it. I just don't want to do it that way because I want it nice. I want to live in a good environment. You know how long all this landscape itself took around the driveway, pouring the driveway, all this landscape down the house, making these enclosures the way they are? Like, it is so much more work than, not that it needs to be, but then you have to do, you know what I'm saying? I never needed to do any of this. I just wanted it to be nice when I pulled up to my house. So living on my own, I love it. I personally love it. I definitely miss home. Like, where I live like 45 minutes from my parents, so I don't get to see them too often, but when I can, I definitely like to make that happen. Of course, living on my own is, I give it, out of 100, I give it a solid 60%. 40's like, I miss home, I miss like the old vibes. 60's like, I love it here, I like doing my own thing, and you get the feeling, you know? Let's take a nice pop a squat on 6 different Adirondack chairs. You ever do that before? I know we've all done it. Swipe on over to the next question. How did you start YouTube? How did I start YouTube? I fished a lot. I used to fish every single day, every single day. Here's some pictures of big old fish that I've caught, you know? Yes, every single day. And I built a pond in my parents' backyard, caught a fish, put it in the pond, started feeding it. That caught traction on YouTube, and it led me to think, I need to do this. So what else did I do? I posted a ton of videos on that exact same thing, enclosures, fishing, my ponds, and it's like a snowball effect. It just caught people's attention one by one, and I built this audience right here. The amazing Cuffaros. That's how I started YouTube. Let's go over here and visit the spot. Let's see the next question though. What happened to the coyote trapping? Okay, let's take a left, not see a spot just yet. One sec. It's kind of a funny situation. The traps were out. Now they were all out. All the traps were out. What up, little piggies? Here's one trap. I set them all off myself because I'm not gonna step on them, nor have any of the animals that walk around here, like my dog, step on them. So I set them all off because we didn't have any more coyote issues. Knock on wood. But yeah, there's one right here, one right there, and they're set off. So like, they're not, you know, they're just sitting there. And there's another one over here. Now, the guy that set these traps still has not came back to pick his traps up. It's been like, I don't know, it's been a while, and his traps are, you know, they're still chilling right here. So yeah, whenever he comes back and gets them, thankfully no coyote issues since then. I think it was just like a very bad luck, bad time type of thing. Hello, Spoticus. How are you this morning? Good? Good stuff. Next question is, when are you filming with Nick again? I've been to both Monster Fish Bashes. Speaking about Nick, I'm wearing Nick's merch right now. But I don't know. Whenever we film together again, we're with each other a good amount. We just don't film, we hang out. Set the camera right yonder, and oh, another question. What made you stop playing baseball? To the day I die, that is my regret. Everyone has a regret in life that they've made at least up to this point. That's mine. I started fishing a lot, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for that fishing phase. And I still fish, so I don't really know why I call it that phase, but baseball was like my passion. I played for like 10 years, and I was good as, I should have never stopped, put it that way. I could have went very far. The chances are very slim, so I just took the risk on like, hey, like, I'm just gonna kind of like stop playing and go fish and try to make something out of that. There's a career with anything nowadays, especially with social media, so I took the risk and fished and just posted everything on social media, and clearly that risk ended up working out for me. Thank gosh, I'm like unbelievably blessed. So it's not typically a regret for me because I love what I do now, but if you know what I'm saying, it was a very big passion of mine, and if I could have been in the MLB one day, I would die. Like, that's just like, I would love to do it. I love baseball. I think what made me stop is the whole like fishing and like this, what I'm doing now. But I tell you what, give me a baseball bat, some gloves, I'll whoop any of you. Just kidding, some of you are probably in the MLB for all I know. But hey, maybe a Cuffaro baseball game one day? How's quarantine going? Well, that was a fly. Honestly, pretty boring. Kind of lose track on what I want to do every single day. But I am very thankful to have this right here, because if I didn't have this, I honestly don't know what the heck I'd be doing right now. I'd probably be sitting in bed on TikTok. So having these little fellas around, quarantine's going pretty solid. I need to get them more than this, but for now at least. Okay, I got you some TNA. You're welcome, buddy. Chow away. Ooh, it's bright out here this morning. Wow. I never film in the morning, so I don't really know how that feels, you know? On to the piglets over here. Next question is, what is the hardest thing about owning all these animals? I love your channel. I'll be honest, there's really no hard part. It's more just patience and giving the animals that time. The time to bond with you. Just the time out of your day to do the water bowls, feed them. It's really just time. It's not hard work at all. I mean, sometimes it can get hard, but yeah. You guys are singing to me this morning, huh? I got you. I got you. Give you some food here right now. What do you want to eat out of this first? Huh? Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy. Oh, you bit the whole thing. You crazy. And there these little hogs go. Crazy little rascal. Oh, crazy little things. Skirt. I'm gonna put you right here. We're gonna bang through a couple more. How do you get more subs on YouTube? Well, I'll tell you two things. Consistency and being original. A lot of people try to copy other YouTubers because they either look up to them and it's not a bad thing to do. There's so many people trying to do this, right? So this is the way you have to think of it. Stand out, be different, do things people have never seen before, because that's what's gonna bring people to you going, wow, I've never seen this before. They're gonna hit that subscribe button and yeah, or just do something that someone else does and put your own twist on it. A lot of people do animals. I just have my own twist, my own farm, my own way of editing, I'm my personality on camera. If any of you have ever met me in person, I'm literally the same exact person I am on camera. Ask anyone that knows me. Swipe on over to the next one. If you can catch one type of fish for the rest of your life, what would it be? A tarpon. They look like this. I just love how they eat, how they jump when you're fighting them. Tarpon. I get this question all the time. What is something that keeps you motivated? The biggest thing in life in general, let alone YouTube. I really hope people are at this point of the video. If you're here, hit the like button, show me you're here. What keeps me motivated? Mindset. I tell you what, if you don't have a mindset on, I wanna grind, I wanna get this done, I'm not sitting around, I wanna get things done. The mindset of I want is gonna take you very, very far, especially in the social media world. You just have to have a very creative mind. In order to have a creative mind, you have to believe in yourself and believe in what you could provide your audience. Whenever I think of something, I write it down. Don't hesitate. Go to your notes, write it in your notes, and make that idea, make that video. If you want to be a YouTuber, it's always good to have a list of videos that are a little out of your comfort zone, so that when you run out of your original videos that you've been doing the entire time, you can go to those until you think of more original. You have to consistently think, let's get this done, let's get this done, let's get this done, and honestly, it'll get done. Mindset, that's literally all that is. I listen to a lot of motivational stuff. I'll put you guys on some fire stuff right now if you want to get motivated. I don't have like a playlist to share, but go on Apple Music or Spotify, whatever you have, and go to motivational speeches. Just type that in. Any of these, I mean, I promise you, like, I will listen to these things for hours and hours, especially on airplanes. I don't know why. If I'm on an airplane, I listen to 15 of these things. Motivational speeches get me going. Like, I just want to get stuff done. So I listen to a lot of that. I watch a lot of Gary Vee. If you don't know who Gary Vee is, super motivational guy. Hopefully one day I can meet Gary Vee. You guys should like DM him and tell him like, Paul wants to meet you, you know, maybe. I'm just kidding, but yeah, for real, like he's probably one of the top dudes. My dad actually showed me him, and ever since then I was hooked. Be around positive people too. Never surround yourself with negative people. Anyone around you needs to be like pushing you as well. I'm gonna set you up on the hay. You see that little bit of hay right there? You're on the haystack. Not lying. You wanna see yourself? Watch this, look. Haystack. Oh, sometimes I wonder if I really need help. Will you ever dye your hair again? I don't know. Maybe? Is that a good way to put it? Maybe. I really like the dark hair. Next question. Love the ink. How many do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. 11 tats. Ooh, I'm gonna go inside for this question. And go into this room, my mini little gym. Now listen, ain't anything crazy. I mean, I don't like work out like that. I probably work out like 2 to 3 times a week. I'm trying to get more into it, you know what I mean? My metabolism is definitely good because I don't eat like crazy good, but I think I'm just so active. I do so much outside every single day, like all day. It burns all that off. And then plus me doing the little workout and stuff every once in a while. Yeah. Hopefully that answered your question. So no, I don't really work out too much, but donkey. Well, hello there. How'd you get in my cabinet? What's your height, bro? The first. You good? All right. The first thing I always get every time I meet one of you Cuffaros, and by the way, if you ever see me in public, walk up and smack me in the. I'm just kidding. Say hi. I promise I don't bite. First thing anyone ever says is, "Wow, you're much taller in person." I'm actually like 6'1", so I'm pretty tall. 6 foot, 6'1". Really haven't measured myself in a while, but last time I did measure myself, I was 6 foot, and that was a couple months ago. So I've probably grown that inch. Well, perfect one to end the video with right here. Bam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you want to see more Q&As, leave a like and comment down below. Please let me know. Like, I don't mind doing these whenever. If you guys ever have any questions, I got a lot of DMs on how to start YouTube and stuff like that. Honestly, I should start like a little program at this point, but I answer some DMs as you can see here. As many as I can answer, I answer. Last video got demonetized literally the moment I uploaded it, and it probably had to do with the fact that the title was COVID-19. I'm totally not butthurt about it, but if you could just do me a big favor and make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button so you're notified every time I upload, so that when I do upload from here on out, you get notified and you can watch them. Ads were still in my video though, so I really hope YouTube did the right thing and donated the money to research on the COVID-19. There was a lot of positive comment shout outs in today's video, if you know what I mean. There was so many different names at the top of all those messages, so to every single message for sending me that question, thank you. You're the positive comment shout out winner. There was a lot of you today. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, hit the subscribe button. Can't express it enough. Please hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, I'll see ya in the next video. Peace out.